do or die. I mean, we can say we have a good team. We've had a lot of ups and downs this year. We'd go on winning streaks, we'd go on losing streaks, and honestly, when it come playoff time, it's what team's going to get it done under the biggest stage. Everyone's going to be watching. It's going to be battles. Doesn't matter who you're playing. There's going to be hits flying everywhere. There's going to be tough nights, but what team can overcome that? And I think the characters we have in that room, I think we can stay mentally strong and kind of just go through playoffs with this attitude that we want to win.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it, during the regular season, just kind of the build up to this time of year. It's the best time, and kind of, the reason I came to Barrie was to hopefully go on a long run. So I think this group was ready, and it's pretty exciting to be a part of it.
There was a lot of build up. There was a lot of games that kind of just passed us by because we were waiting for the playoffs. So it was almost like Christmas morning, like it was finally here, and the excitement, and we got, our trainer and equipment manager, Morgan, made these great playoff shirts, and it was kind of like, now it's time. Everything we've been working for all year, now it's time to go. So it was very exciting.
So it's loud, it's exciting. The guys are going to be going, so can't wait for it.
Favorite time of year, the start of the OHL playoffs. We have the Barrie Colts taking on the Niagara Ice Dogs in Game 1 of this best-of-7 series, and we are underway. Manny gives it up to Van Steensel, takes the shot, scores! Anthony Romani opens the scoring with the deflection, and it's 1-0.
Everyone's kind of waiting for that first game. It's always exciting going into playoffs, and it's a lot of nerves and excitement. So I think it's always nice to get that first one out of the way and just get rolling.
Taking that one forward, finds Carter Lowe through the neutral zone. Lowe waits, takes the shot, kicks aside, rebound, scores! Cole Bodwin! Right place, right time, and the Colts are back in front. It's battle now on the far side, picked up by Romani. Romani with the shot, scores! What a quick shot by Anthony Romani, his second of the night. It bounced off the Niagara defense, and look out, big hit as Evan Passmore laid out Ethan Zada, and that's going to be a penalty.
Now for the Barrie Colts, that penalty kill, finished third overall in the Ontario Hockey League. Oh, they're going to be relied on big time here late in this third period.
So it's going to be a 5-minute major to Evan Passmore for the check to the head.
Usually on a 5-minute major like that, the first minute or two are going to tell you a lot about how the kill's going to go. And then once you kind of get to that halfway point, and we've gone through 3 or 4 sets of killers, and they've now gone from the first unit to the second unit back to the first unit, and they haven't got much going, it's almost like, okay, we got him now.
And the power play has come to an end, so a big penalty kill here for the Barrie Colts. Schelsma around the net, gets it into the corner, passes it in front, misses, shot, scores! Owen Van Steensel puts it in, and it's now 4-2. And the Barrie Colts open this best-of-7 series with a 4-2 victory over the Niagara Ice Dogs.
Yeah, everyone wants to win. It's a lot of guys last year's in that room, so I think we're all trying to get a win there. So I think just moving forward, just being a team and just sticking together, I think we all have the desire and the skill to win a championship. Just on us now.
All right, Anthony, thanks for doing this. Congrats on the win.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I feel just the physicality, that's a big part of playoffs, is the physicality, being able to go out there and battle with, if the guy's a lot bigger than you or if you're a lot bigger than the other players, doesn't matter, being able to be physical, be able to put your body on the line, block a shot, whatever it might be to come out with the 2 points, because that's all that matters in playoffs, is being able to get that win and just keep moving forward to the next game.
Yeah, that's what it takes to win games, especially playoff games, and you got to put your body on the line and, put yourself, the team above yourself.
Welcome to the Sadlin Arena for Game 2 of this best-of-7 series between the hometown Barrie Colts and the visiting Niagara Ice Dogs. Every game is a new chapter. In the corner, Ice Dogs with possession. Doherty passes that one ahead. Picked up by Galliano. Look out as Aitchison ran over the Ice Dogs forward. Now you've got Aitchison and Doherty dropping the mitt. As Tayshaun Aitchison riles up the crowd here. Waits, passes it back. Here's Bodwan, puts it wide, bouncing off the third side of the net, scores! Grayson Tiller! It won't be a power play goal, but the Colts don't care. It's tied at 1. Over to Van Steensel, Romani around the net, tucks it around and scores! Anthony Romani is third of the playoffs, and it's now 2-1.
Well, this line is just really heated up.
Jelsma receives the pass, enters the zone. Dropping it back, Romani fires, scores! His second of the night, and it's a power play marker. And the Barrie Colts are up 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, it's something we talk about is always starting on time, and I think in games like playoff games, it's really important to kind of get that lead and get going right away to carry it into the game.
Yeah, really important. I think momentum is a big thing in playoffs. So anytime you can kind of get that going your way early, definitely important. And I think we've seen that so far here. That the sooner you can get momentum going your way, the better it is for you.
Play it, tied up by 11. Puck goes to the corner. Hemming gets in the way of the clearing attempt. Loose puck. Jelsma takes the shot, scores! Bo Jelsma with that quick release finds the back of the net, and it's now 4-1.
Well, the captain comes up big, you spin, you fire. And
he's a warrior on this hockey team, the overager, willing to do what it takes to help guide his team to victory. Aitchison, Bertucci, up the middle, passes it across, one-timer, scores! Emil Hemming with the one-timer, and the Barrie Colts extend their lead. It's 5-1. As the emotions in this one continue to build, as this is just game 2 here between the Colts and the Ice Dogs. Towards one-timer, scores! Back-to-back goals from Ivan Galliano. To the outside, sends it back, shot, scores! Andre Washko. This game is now tied.
what a comeback by Niagara here on the road.
I think it's just relying on what we've done all year and kind of our work ethic. And I think when you can kind of fall back on the things that you've built on all year in terms of systems and stuff like that, I think we've done a good job kind of building those pillars. And now, when you kind of go through that stuff, I think age and experience and all that kind of takes over. And we were able to just kind of not get too rattled with that. And
he's a kind of player who doesn't take many chances. He doesn't need a lot of space. You put the game on that guy's stick whenever you can.
Takes the shot, that goes over the net. At the point, kept in by Bertucci. Ends up in the corner, Wakely gets a stick on it, Van Steensel, across to Romani, shot, scores, and trickles in! Anthony Romani with the hat-trick goal, and the Colts, they're back in front 6-5.
What a hockey game here tonight. I mean, just end-to-end action in Romani. This guy's unreal. A hat-trick, 2 goals in game 1.
Yeah, it's always fun scoring big goals. I mean, it was a nice play by my 2 line mates. Kind of set me up for a nice shot there, and I mean, it's always exciting scoring goals.
For Bodwan over to Jelsma with the empty net, and he will put this one to bed. The captain with his second of the night makes it a 7-5 hockey game. And that will do it. The Barrie Colts with a 7-5 victory, and now have a 2-0 series lead on the Niagara Ice Dogs.
It's a win, boys. It's a win. It's what you got to do in playoffs. Way to fight back in there. We got to play 60 minutes, okay? These guys will come at us in their building tomorrow night, okay? We gave them some confidence that they can skate with us. We need to take it away again, okay? So proud of you guys for parts of the game. We'll work on the other parts, okay, boys? Speech! Speech!
Good win there, boys. Let's just be ready for tomorrow because we know what they can do now.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
Wait, shove it in there. Of course. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh no. Max. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh God. You broke it. You slammed it too hard. Oh no. You're just too strong.
So you got to be like a bumblebee. And as soon as the game ends, whether it was a great game or a negative game, you don't want to get too high, you don't want to get too low, right? Peaks and valleys, especially in the playoff time, it's imperative that you control your peaks and valleys. So we got the win, yes, great. It was a big comeback for them, but we ended up getting the win. We're going to learn from those mistakes, but we're not going to dwell on it.
It is Romani. Oh my goodness! Larceny by Owen Flores. Goal. Here's a steal. Robrick scores! Bertucci works his way in. Patterson got a shot away. Save made by Flores. Oh, they score from a bad angle. Patterson followed it up, and he's tied the game. It back. Bertucci, one-timer, the rebound, they score! It's Van Steetzel who has become public enemy number 1. Tie the game on a power play. But gets it forward. Durbich is in. Hemming, one-timer, scores! Hemming set up in the spot he loves most for a one-timer, and the Colts have their first lead of the evening.
Yeah, I mean, he was a great goalie all series. He was hard to go against. I think we knew that going into the series. So I think just kind of focusing on bearing down on our chances, doing the pre-scout on him, and just making sure, like I said, you're bearing your chances when you get them.
Kevin He turns, shoots, score! Timeout called by Barrie, and we've long surpassed the TV timeout, which they wave off. Pressured by Kevin He, spins one for Aitchison as he's going to the bench. One-timer, Romani whips across the face of the goal. Bertucci chased by Kevin He. Romani one-timer and he missed the net. It's caroming all the way down the ice. It's Kevin He, empty net goal for Kevin He, and the captain has made it 6-4. Ice Dogs win 6-4.
Yeah, I think for us, and especially, you know, like I said before, like using our age kind of and our experience, you know, all the guys in there have played playoff games for the most part, and for me going through it, I think it's just not getting too high or low, you know, through the wins and the losses. I think for us, you know, if you kind of stay even keel and don't let momentum kind of affect how you're going to play and get too emotional about things, you can usually kind of work things out and it'll go back in your favor. So I think after that loss, we just, you know, tried to shake it off and not really think too much about it, and you know, just kind of reset our focus on Game 4 and try to win that one.
Ice Dogs have a chance to square the series at 2 if they're able to take care of business at home here tonight. Across, Lushko scores! For Hemming, off the Karam Tiller with a quick shot off skates. Off another skate, they score! It fell to Carter Lowe, and Lowe has his first of the series. We're tied. Van Steetzel will carry the puck in. Bertucci will go to the net. Van Steetzel right down the left wing by himself. Save made. They score on the rebound. And We've got a scrum afterwards after it was stuffed in by Van Steensel on the power play, who had all the time in the world. And he ties the game. The skates of Blair Scott. Bertucci shot through, loose. Jelsma looking for it, tries to stuff it in, and Flores scrambled. Bertucci scores! On the power play, Tristan Bertucci. We're tied at 3.
I've seen Hilly make a big, huge save, sliding out to the left.
Crazy save. I mean, it was like a 2-on-1, and Hilly ended up making a 6 save, and then they got the rebound on it, and I mean, I thought it was going in, it went right by me. And
it was just kind of a scramble, and Bert was back there, and I was like, oh boy, like, I hope something happens here, because I started to turn back up ice just hoping.
Asadorian, trailer Izada to Kevin He. Great save, Hillebrand rebound. Oh, what a save by Bertucci out of midair. He cleared it off the line. Here comes Whiteley. It's Van Steensel. He's going to come in, and he can't shoot it, and Kevin He is picking up a penalty. No, it's a goal. The referee's hand was up, but somehow it was stuffed in on the rebound. Romani again, 4-3.
You should be composed. I don't know if you have to be composed. I think players enjoy seeing coaches show emotion as well. So I think all of us were smiling and a little bit impressed, a lot of it impressed with the play. That would be the TSN turning point of that series.
Collecting, Jelsma making moves, scores! And the captain, Jelsma, has extended it to a 5-3 lead.
Jelsma does a great job of just driving through that blue paint. He's been such a big part of Barrie's playoff.
Okay, good third period, boys. Some execution there was there, but the play of the period. Good job, boys. Okay, let's have a good rest tomorrow, and we'll finish this thing off on Saturday.
It's a big win in their barn there, boys. Good game. And Wake, where is he? Nope. Where?
He's
Thanks, Rome. Good effort tonight, boys. Let's bring it next night.
Where's the board? Or maybe Sailor's
right here.
Don't break it. Don't break it.
Just place it in. Don't slam it in. Place it in.
Good boy. Good boy, Wake.
There we go.
Good boy.
For a lot of guys in that room, I know they love the pressure and the big moments. So that's what I love about this group. Everybody kind of steps to the plate when they need to, and it's exciting to be a part of that.
Every game is important in playoffs, and I think especially those ones where the other team's back are against the wall, it's the most important ones.
Welcome to the Sadlin Arena for Game 5 of this best-of-7 series between the Barrie Colts and the Niagara Ice Dogs. It's simple for the Colts. Win and book your ticket to the second round, while the Niagara Ice Dogs needing a win to force a Game 6 tomorrow night back at the Meridian Center. As it's a full house here at the Sadlin Arena for this one, as this is underway. And Steensel on the far side, dropping it. Decides to hold on, now passes in front. Wakely shot, score! Dallin Wakely, his second of the playoffs, goes bar down. And it's 1-0 Barrie.
Now again, this line just continues to perform night in, night out. They've really come together here over this last month and into the playoffs.
Catches up to it. Jelsma nearly crossed the paths there with Riley Patterson. Here's Aitchison up the middle. Doesn't take the shot. Now he will, and he scores! Sean Aitchison finds the back of the net. And the Barrie Colts are now up 2-0. Back, Wakely at the point. That doesn't go far. Staying with it, Wakely cuts the middle, shot, scores! On the power play, the Barrie Colts find the back of the net, and it's now 3-0.
Well, a veteran and Edmonton Oilers prospect coming up big in this Game 5 for the Barrie Colts.
Has been. But Beaudoin definitely deserving. Puck's in front. Beaudoin with it. Shot, scores right on cue. Beaudoin finds the back of the net, and it's now 4-0. Bertucci will just carry it through the neutral zone, passing it over to Patterson. Patterson towards the net. Across to Bertucci, and he's got the open cage. What a move by Riley Patterson. As Bertucci, nothing but net. Barrie Colts find themselves up 5-0 on Niagara. This is Owen Flores, side of the net. Jamming at it is McCormick, and Flores able to shut the door, but then McCormick leveled there by, looked like DeWatcher. Those two have had a battle here tonight. O'Brien waits, takes the shot, ends up behind Horebic and crosses the line. That one just sneaks in. Brady Wasslin takes the shot up high, and that rolls behind Horebic. And it's now 5-3.
You know, kind of being through this so many times in the playoffs, you see the ebbs and flows, and you kind of just, you know, like I said before, got to stay focused on the task at hand.
This game is not over. Owen Flores out for the extra attacker. Virgilio and Robrick trade places. Robrick with the shots into the crowd. Harris Holtz pick it up, empty net. Anthony Romani with the game on the stick, and he will put this one to bed. Anthony Romani goals in all 5 games, and it's now a 6-3 hockey game. A standing ovation from the faithful here at the Sadlin Arena as the Barrie Colts defeat the Niagara Ice Dogs 6-3, and will now move on to face the Kingston Frontenacs in the second round of the OHL playoffs.
Good job, boys! Dad would have been proud of you. He would have yelled at you like he yelled at me on the side of the dock when those 3 goals went in. But good job out there, boys. Okay, get your rest tomorrow. We get back at this thing. We're the same kind of routine that we went into this. Monday would just be a light skate, and then we'll dig into it Tuesday, Wednesday with our video and that and our prep for Kingston. Real proud of you guys. Get the job done. That's it, boys.
Yeah, you got the pill.
Good. A lot of great efforts out there. We're going to be stood tall tonight. This guy earned us over.
Hey! Who got it? Oh, speech! Hell of a series, boys. Let's get ready for the next one.
We're ready to make it! Go break it! Oh, no. Oh, hey! Yeah!
This is dangerous.